This map from the Ministry of Natural Resources is central to the Yemeri Grove and Laguna boundary dispute. Yemeri Grove argues that all lands within the red boundary line belongs to them. On the other hand, Laguna Village contends that their lands fall within the boundaries of the yellow line. What represents Laguna's boundary line overlaps with what Yemeri Grove claims as its own.
This is the highway. This is down Laguna Road. If you notice, everything in yellow is where Laguna is claiming. Laguna is claiming all the lands all the way up to the southern highway. Very, very important for you to notice.
Within these proposed boundary lines, there is an era of development that has been highly contentious. Those lands, marked out with orange lines on the map, run along the Laguna Road. Residents of both villages have had heated encounters in this area because of land clearings and ongoing construction.
If you look, there wasn't this development here. All of this. The Google map has shown 2016, no development. Nothing at all. You watch 2018, nothing at all. I mean, like I said, the facts, we can't hide from the truth. The truth is the truth. This won't tell us lie. We're not drafting this. This is an official picture from Google Earth. Yemeri Grove, Laguna Road, yeah. It's claimed to be seen. 2021, see nothing.
Now, there are several structures being built within the area, and both villages recently agreed to place a temporary stop to all developments in the disputed area so as to decelerate the conflict. The government of Belize has placed an interim demarcation in the area. But what the Deputy Alcalde of Laguna Village, Monica Koch, and the leaders of Yemeri Grove understand from the agreement conflicts.
The interim agreement was that we would preserve the status quo. What that means is everything that is currently in place is preserved, it's not disturbed. And the agreement went further to say that we agreed, both parties agreed that there would be no new permanent development. That's it. That's as basic as it gets.
Last week, a resident of Yemeri Grove captured this video of ongoing works on a structure within the interim demarcation following the verbal agreement. The resident was irate that works were continuing in the area, but Cox says they are misunderstanding the issue.
Like I said to you, you're preserving what's currently on the ground, what's going on, right? That's what we mean when we say status quo.
Order.
A status quo is basically saying we're going to preserve what is currently there, and we're not going to do anything new, anything further, right? So like the houses that are already in under construction, that continues. That's a part of the status quo that we're talking about, that we're preserving.
We trekked through the jungles to further investigate these boundary claims. After approximately 10 to 15 minutes on foot from the southern highway, across streams and through farmlands, we came upon this cleared path inside the jungle that stretched for acres.
So what I'm saying is that this line that we're standing in comes directly from behind the Cox resident, and all of this land, they are claiming. One person is claiming all this land, and I must say that it is not the Mayans from Laguna Village. All of it is being claimed by one family.
According to Harold Usher, the chairman of Yemeri Grove, that family is Monica Koch and her husband. Usher explained that 2 decades ago, Koch's father was provided with lands in Yemeri Grove Village. He asserts that Monica Koch has laid claim to additional lands behind her father's property, which is now being considered as the property of Laguna Village.
It is very, very frustrating for me, my brother. The honest truth is that the reason why I'm so passionate about it is that whenever you speak about taking our land and to hand over to these people from the MLA and the Maya people, my neighbor string is planted here. This is all I know. This is where I grew up. And all my life, I love to hunt. Hunting is what I do. Once I'm not working, I'm in the bush hunting.
Monica Koch does not dispute owning these lands in the area. She explained that the cleared path marks the boundary of her property, which she says has been in her family for generations. She further explained that the clearance also marks the boundary of lands that Laguna claims as its own.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no new clearing going on back there. That's my house. That's where I live. That's my land, and I have been here there. I grew up in Laguna to begin with. I was born in Laguna. These lands that we use and occupy have been in my family for generations. In fact, the lands behind this area where you're standing right now are part of my father's milpa lands. My father used to also have rice cultivation back there. The red line is the interim demarcation that was done by the government. It's a temporary demarcation. It's not permanent, and that's not the village boundary. The yellow line is the village boundary. So yeah, that's very different. And where my house is and where my milpa is not inside that red line. It's outside of the red line.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.